When I first met Rosemary in the emergency room, she was having difficulty breathing. She had all the signs of COVID-19 and sure enough, she tested positive. It wasn't long after her diagnosis that we made the decision to place her on a ventilator. The lining of her lungs was extremely inflamed and she wasn't transferring oxygen to her bloodstream. She was suffocating. So for 6 days, a machine breathed for her. And on the 7th, her lungs responded. We kept her drowsy until she was ready to wake up. It was then that I found out the fucking hell she'd been through while in a coma. We all agreed that her chances of survival were slim to none. 99% of patients in her condition don't go home. She did. And now we have a truly inspirational story that we can all, and should, learn a lesson from. About the choices we make in life.
I've been pushing away everybody I love. I don't know what to do. Need a sign from above. I just want to be somebody who knows how to behave, but I'm not even close. Won't you save, 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 save me? Won't you save, 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 save me? I am out here alone, 'cause there's nobody left. I need someone to talk to, get this pain off my chest. All the bad things I've done, and the people I've hurt. Wanna take that part of me and leave it in the dirt. Won't you save, 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 save me? Won't you save, 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 save me? Won't you save, 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 save me? Oh, save me, save, save me. Oh, I've been trapped in this darkness for far too long now. Wanna tear down the curtains, let the sun shine in. Oh, I've been seeking forgiveness, 'cause I know I was wrong. Oh, I'm running out of time, I have to stay strong. Ooh.
Wake up, Rosemary. I'm here. Can you look at me, sweetheart? You've been dreaming for a long time.
Won't you save, 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 save me?
poco mala, está lluvioso.
Hola, hola, Sam, ¿todo bien?
Hey, Mom. How long has it been, daughter?
6 years? Maybe?
You hungry?
Always for one of those.
Imagine that ain't all you want, girl. So spit it out. I got rounds to make.
I assume you probably haven't seen much news lately.
Nope. Do people still listen to that shit?
We're in turmoil, Mom. There's a pandemic going on. Millions of people have died, and we can't seem to stop it. It's transmitted through the air and breathed in by the host, and then it attacks the lungs and shuts down the immune system.
Then what the hell are you doing here, bringing that crap to these people? Are you hungry? And crazy?
I have a rare serum that will produce a cure in the end. I need the missing ingredient in the middle.
What kind of missing ingredient?
The kind that only you can cook up.
Ah, baby girl. Sounds like you need a Trinity recipe. Not a homemade corn tortilla.
Que rico.
I see it, Lord. I see it. It's a Trinity.
We have breaking news from the Dominican Republic. Just several moments ago, Sonia Pena, the award-winning investigative journalist who first introduced the world to the Seven Rosemarys, was abducted. She was scheduled to give a live update regarding the disappearance of several of the Rosemarys from Santo Domingo today. The footage you are about to see was taken with her camera just moments before she was supposed to go live. As you can see, she is approached by a large figure. Her camera was knocked over in the struggle, but you can still see that a white cloth is put over her nose and mouth, probably with some kind of nerve agent to knock her out prior to her being dragged off. Sonia is a longtime friend, and we're all really worried about her. So we're doing everything that we can. We are contacting law enforcement and colleagues and following up on every possible lead to try and find Sonia. Of course, we will keep you apprised to any developments as well. I had the opportunity to chat with Sonia earlier today regarding her report, so I actually do have some information that I can provide for you right now. When COVID-19 devastated our country, some people got sick, many people died, but there were 7 women, all named Rosemary, who not only survived the virus, but developed the antibodies necessary to create a vaccine to save the world. And now 4 of those women are missing. Rosemary 1 from France and Rosemary number 5 from New York disappeared this summer. And now Rosemary number 2 from New Zealand and Rosemary number 6 from England are missing as well. Rosemary number 2 was last seen yesterday inside the Auckland airport. Now, according to some witnesses, she was surrounded by fans who wanted her autograph, but she was able to board the plane to England, which is her home country, where her parents were waiting for her. According to police records, she was able to have a text conversation with her parents prior to takeoff. She let them know she was safely on the plane and on her way home. She never made her connecting flight in Dubai, and no one has seen her since. Her parents are offering a substantial financial reward for any information regarding the disappearance of their daughter. Meanwhile, Rosemary number 6, also from England, is wanted for questioning by the police in the murder of her boyfriend last month. Now, while technically she's not considered a missing person yet, the police have been looking for her questioning and she cannot be found. If you have any information regarding the abduction of Sonia Pena or the disappearance of Rosemary's 1, 2, 5, or 6, please contact your local law enforcement.
I couldn't drag his body. He was way too heavy for me to carry. I threw stuff all over the floor to make it look like a robbery. I sanitized the knife with bleach and I made a run for it. I took the first flight leaving Manchester. I know the authorities are looking for me, and I know running makes me look suspicious. But what the fuck was I supposed to do? Turns out, Turkey is beautiful.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, it's clearly not nothing.
Fine. I tried to focus on myself, but I can't.
What? Rose? Honey, what?
I have to keep fighting.
What do you mean?
This Rosemary bullshit, I can't just lie down and take it.
We were just starting to get back to a little bit of normality.
Well, I can't just be normal. I need to fix this.
This is not your battle to fight.
It is. I am a Rosemary. I'm the one who said I stood for taking care of ourselves. And now 3 of us have disappeared. Don't you realize that I could be next?
Exactly. Let it go. I thought you said we're done with all this.
Well, fuck that. I'm not done. I can't just run and hide. If I don't fight, I could just...
I'm worried for you.
Don't underestimate me.
I love you. I can't sit back and watch you drive yourself crazy anymore.
Then don't.
What?
Listen, I have tried. I have really tried to let this all go. To go back to how it was before. If you can't handle this, then you can go.
What, after I've supported you through everything?
Supported me? You have undermined me at every turn.
You know what? You're delusional. I watched you pursue a career in dance. I watched you struggle and fight every day. Well, then COVID hit. First you were sad, then in some positivity spiral, and then you were a Rosemary. There were 7 of you, my love. The world voted on which one they wanted to receive the serum. It wasn't you. They didn't choose you, Rosemary. Just accept that, let it go and move on with your life.
Then go. It's what you wanted from the beginning anyway.
It's not what I want. Let it go.
Thousands are still dying. To make things worse, winter flu season is coming. We went through hell together, the 7 of us. And now there are only 4 left. I can't just let them go like that. I can't do it.
I can't believe you choose them over me.
Them, it's us. I am one of them. And it's not about you.
It's like you have blinkers on. You can't see what's right in front of you.
I see more clearly than I ever did.
Oh, I love you, but
If you don't support this, you don't love me.
I can't believe that you would just... Right, look. I just have one request, alright? Let's sleep on it first. Let's talk about this again in the morning, and if you still feel the same way, then I won't stop you. You do whatever you think is right.
I can't believe this fiasco. We now have 3 Rosemarys missing. The winner's boyfriend is mysteriously dead, and she's nowhere to be found either. Sure, my little theatrical play was sarcastic and condescending. But I know I was onto something. There's truth in the madness. You couldn't make this shit up if you tried. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? And how are my grandbabies?
Mum, I'm really worried about you.
Don't be silly, dear. I'm fine. But listen, I'm in the middle of recording my next YouTube video. So, can I call you back?
Mum, I saw your little play. I was very disturbed. I think you need to talk to someone.
Yes, it was a bit out there. But it was meant to be sarcastic, dear.
It's not sarcastic, it's scary, Mum. Please listen to me now. I made an appointment for you to speak to someone, and Dad is waiting to take you.
What? You want me to talk to a therapist? Don't be silly. I'm your mum.
I'll give you a ring after the appointment.
For goodness sake, don't do this
don't
to
worry.
me. This is mad. I'm not crazy. They are. They are completely off their rocker.
So, how do we do this? Well, you give me the serum bottle, and I'll inject 3 cc's into your arm with a needle and syringe. And then we wait 72 hours to run an antibody test. And if you're tested positive with the COVID virus, and the antibodies in your system has surrounded the virus, then we've got a vaccine.
Okay. When do you want to do this?
I've got a needle and syringe in my pocket right now.
You know, it was your research here that inspired me to become a doctor. I mean, how many little girls can say that their mother is known as the medicine woman of Costa Rica?
What I learned here, I was taught by generations of natives. I would argue what some call me, Most call me crazy.
I don't care what people call you. I care about finding a cure for this goddamn virus.
So you need a host capable of stopping the virus from replicating?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of bee-box therapy?
No.
The theory goes, the ailing person who sleeps over a honey bee hive is revived through the low-frequency hum the bees make inside the hive. The vibration has a profound effect on the nervous and circulatory system, not to mention having the air around you ionized by the bees as they flap their wings to fan the moisture away from the honey. It is believed most microbes in your lungs seem to be killed within just 10 minutes of breathing in the air fanned by the bees.
So, how would this help create a vaccine?
Well, by itself it doesn't, but tests showed that the people who also got stung by the bees while sleeping above the honey hive seemed to be immune from most airborne illnesses after that.
Okay, so the air being fanned from the bees inside the honey hive goes into our lungs and acts as an anti-inflammatory agent. The antigens are then passed through the bee's stinger when they sting us. The venom causes us to ramp up our immune system, so the next time we get stung, we're immune to the venom. So it's a holistic alternative to a vaccine?
That's a simplistic analogy, but yeah.
Okay, so how come every time we get stung by a bee, it still hurts like a son of a bitch?
Oh, it hurts, but we don't die from the sting. That's the difference.
Can you take me to one of these beehive beds?
Three is significant. 3 Rosemarys just vanished. 3 are left, minus the one that went rogue. You know what they say, bad news always comes in 3s. There are 3 parts to the Holy Trinity. 3 is a vitally important number to God. He uses it to illustrate to us the connection between Him, His Son, and the combined and all-powerful Spirit. Together, they manifest our guiding force.
Over 1 million followers? This crazy old lady is onto something. Or maybe she's just crazy. Let's have some fun with her.
I want to go home, but I don't know if I should risk it. I don't want to go to jail. I don't deserve to be locked away forever. It was self-defense. I was saving myself. He would have eventually killed me. I know it. I want to go home.
I can't do it. I can't recreate it. God.
Speak of the devil. Right on cue.
It's Abigail.
Yes, I think I should know your voice by now, Abby.
How have you been?
How do you think I'm doing, Abigail? I'm trying to duplicate the serum again. The one that you stole. But it's not working. I can't copy it.
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes lightning doesn't strike twice.
How the hell can you be so blasé about this?
I'm not.
You are! It's like you're not even concerned. I mean, this is the difference between life and death of, I don't know, thousands of people. Not to mention, it is the biggest achievement of our careers. It was years of work. I mean, how can you be so calm when this serum is in dangerous hands?
I have a plan.
Oh, I have a plan. Oh, of course you do. That's what you said when you stole it in the first place.
Don't worry. I need you to trust me.
Well, guess what? I don't believe you anymore. I mean, as for trusting you, you were my best friend, my partner, my everything, remember? I trusted you with my secrets, my life. I didn't get away with stealing the serum. I didn't ask questions. I didn't condemn you. Well, now I am.
If you had your way, this whole thing would still be a secret and we'd still be trying to uncover the Rosemaries.
If it was still a secret, maybe 3 of them wouldn't have disappeared. None of this would have happened.
I told you, I have a plan.
Oh, well, what is your amazing plan then? Tell me if you're so confident.
I can't.
Of course you can't.
Don't underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you any longer. But your little secrets will be your undoing, Abby.
Yeah, well, maybe your mistrust of me will be your undoing, Marina.
Hey, it's me. It's time to meet. Okay, bye.
Puis je vais m'occuper. Ah, il y a des jours, je me fais chier, mais bon, voilà.
So,
It didn't work.
what do you mean it didn't work?
You're not tested positive with the COVID virus. The serum didn't spawn the virus to bind to your natural antibodies.
Well, what the fuck does that mean, Remy? Don't talk this medical jargon. Straight talk me. Why didn't it work?
Maybe the serum is a fake.
A fake? Like the bottle that we got from Abigail isn't the real serum? A placebo?
Most likely. It was a fake. All I know is the serum contained no traces of the COVID-19 strain. Therefore, there was nothing for your own antibodies to surround or encapsulate in a way that would provide immunity from the virus.
That bitch. She played me. She played all of us. And she still has the serum. So what do we do now?
I think we have to try and cut a deal with her. I mean, yes, she has a serum, but we still have what she needs. And she needs you.
Or one of the other Rosemarys that has the right antibodies.
About that.
What? What about them?
They've discovered at least a couple more. I mean, that's the bad news.
Well, fuck, Remy. If that's the bad news, you got any good news?
I know who they are. That's good, right? I know where they live, and we can bargain with them. And we still have each other. we still have each other. Your sister's been gone for so long. I think maybe it's time we, you know, you're here. We found each other again. I see so much of her in you. Maybe this is fate.
What?
Us.
Us? Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
No way.
But.
No, you were my sister's girlfriend.
But.
No fucking way.
But.
I know this is just because you miss her, and I miss her too. Though I have a mission, and I can't be distracted from that. And I can't, in good conscience, be with my sister's ex-lover. Are you serious?
Come on, it's...
No! It's too weird for me. This is a life and death situation on our hands. Not some fucking kinky love triangle. No. I think I better do this alone. I don't need the other Rosemarys. And I don't need you.
I'm sorry, Rosemary.
I'm sorry are two worthless words meant to make the person who said them feel better. And as much as I would love to stay and see you cry over what you just did, contact me again and you'll be chopping sugarcane in Guyana this time tomorrow.
He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot. Reprove not a scorner, lest he...
Teenagers don't want religion. They want the truth. They want someone who's going to speak up against the lies the older people in power tell us. We're smarter than that.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
Hey y'all! To all my Instagram followers who saw my last post about the film I watched, Save Rosemary, you guys are gonna love this. They just came out with a sequel. It's called Save Rosemary 2. Get it? 2? Anyway, this film series has created a cult following with all kinds of different conspiracy theories. Is it real? Is it fake? Which Rosemary should be saved? On and on. That's why I've decided to create a 1-minute daily update on all the online gossip surrounding this new film series that has my name in it. So, who's ready to get woke with Rosemary? We've spent months being told that this whole COVID thing isn't a hoax, and that the women with the right DNA can cure it if they're injected with the serum. That sounds like science fiction to me. Now, I didn't exactly make A's in science class, but it doesn't take a genius to know that if our bodies can cure it themselves, there's no need for all these lockdowns, masks, and all the stress. No wonder all these miracle worker Rosemarys are going missing. I mean, it's all clearly some elaborate propaganda machine. Right? Pandemic or distraction? You tell me. And now there's this new theory going around the internet claiming some Trinity religious revelation.
3 Rosemary.
Anyways, that's next time on Get Woke with Rosemary.
The Lord is sending me another test. Those who wish to discredit me and his message. Speak to me, Lord. Show me that you believe in what I'm preaching on your behalf. Lord, I need another sign.
What would you do? Turn yourself in? Or keep running? I killed someone. I took a knife and stabbed him whilst he was passed out, drunk, sleeping like a baby. He was looking at me. His eyes were open, bloody, terrified. He looked at me as I...
Wait, it's me.
What are you doing here?
Well, you weren't exactly quiet this morning when you left. Plus, I had Find My iPhone on for you, so once I saw your line to the airport...
Why?
Well, because I don't want us to be apart. Come on, there must be another way to solve this.
There isn't. I'm on my way to New York. I know Rosemary Foy is there. She stole the serum from Dr. Kincaid. Now, if I can link up with her...
Please don't go. I'll stay in London with you. I'll help you find the other Rosemarys, but don't get stuck in this serum battle.
I've been trying to contact the original Rosemarys, but 2, 6, and 7 aren't answering the phone. 7 has gone completely mad. I'm worried that Rosemary Foy and I are the only ones left. It sure feels that way.
No. They found 2 more this morning. It was just announced today. But you can't go back. Rosemary, you can't go back. If we go back, I can't live like that. I won't let you live like
Out of all the shit going on in 2020, now this? Now I could be part of the cure? The first African-American Rosemary with the right DNA? Trump keeps telling people the government is working an emergency plan to fast-track a cure. But I'll believe that shit when I see it. Whoever karma I fucked with must have come to collect. Somebody's probably fucking with me.
You have to fucking be kidding me. Motherfucking insurance companies. How is it that I'm hit by an underinsured driver? I'm left using a wheelchair for the rest of my life as a paraplegic, but yet my health insurance company says that they're entitled to 100% of the settlement. They want to leave me with nothing. fucking joke. My entire life, I just wanted to have my own Harley shop. Guess I'm gonna have to let the part-time staff go first. Hello?
Hi, Rosemary. Dr. Paul calling. Wanted to let you know that your antibody test came back positive.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, I guess.
Okay, then.
Okay. Bye.
Months ago, I was approached by a woman who said she knew how to cure the virus using a serum that isolates certain proteins in certain humans that can block the COVID virus from entering the cell. We had the serum. We just needed the right humans. To find those humans, we needed blood samples collected from labs all over the world. Through analyzing the blood data bank, my friend Marina located those humans. I knew people would be after the serum, so I planted various decoys in places I knew they'd look, including inside me. So when Trina retrieved what she thought was a serum from my puka lolly, it was actually one of the fake serums. Trina then made a deal with Rosemary number 4. She sold it to her, thinking she would inject the serum that would bind with her own DNA to create a vaccine. Rosemary number 4, by now, has discovered it was a fake. And I'm sure she's pissed off.
So, I'm pissed. I'm pissed, and I've had enough. I'm about to do something that I wish I didn't have to do. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a loner. I don't like to fuck with people, and I don't like to be fucked with. I have my limits, and I've been pushed there. I'm so tired of the lies and the hidden agendas. So, no more secrets, not for me or anyone else. Please join me tomorrow, New York time, wherever you are in the world. And go with me on this live truth-finding journey. Together, we're getting to the bottom of this. We're gonna get to the bottom of this whole Rosemary fucking drama, this fiasco, by confronting the one person that knows the truth. If you've been paying close enough attention, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Do y'all really believe this fairy tale? A magical serum that can, what? Extract the perfect DNA from these mysterious women? That's some Snow White level bullshit. Isn't it convenient that this so-called serum just happened to disappear before it could actually be used? If you ask me, this is all one huge publicity stunt by that delusional Dr. Abigail and the ragtag cult of women who follow her. Nonetheless, I'll be watching along with you guys tomorrow as Rosemary number 4 gets real.
She called again. The bitch calls at 8:23 every night. Not 8:22, not 8:24, 8:23 every single night. I promised myself I wouldn't hustle for them again. Selling black market pharmaceuticals. Now they need my ass. They want my DNA to make a vaccine. Ain't that some shit? I get it. I'm a Rosemary. I'm valuable. I have the right DNA. So they need me around. Without it, then I'm a liability. I'm expendable. Okay then. Oh, I know the game, baby. And I'm about to play it, bitches.
So, I have something I gotta tell you guys. You know those Rosemarys that you've been seeing on the news? Well, I'm one of them. Here's why I'm telling you. I know everybody's situation's super fucked up right now, but I've got some real problems that need some real solutions. My mom's got this fucking virus. I can't go visit her either because of the COVID restrictions on visitation and my own compromised respiratory system. Fucking COVID. Since COVID, speaking of, my motorcycle dealership's been shut down. I can't pay my employees. Can't even afford my franchise fees or pay my overhead. So now the bank is threatening to come and repossess my entire inventory. I've put my entire life savings, my entire life into this shop. Just to watch it crumble. Because of a fucking virus. I need money. I was gonna use the settlement from the wrongful accident that I was in, but my health insurance company had other plans for that. What a fucking joke that is, huh? After 3 years of going back and forth, they want to take the entire settlement. They're leaving me sitting in my diaper. Literally. So I've decided to sell my soul to the devil. Highest bidder gets my DNA. Whoever can make this vaccine fast and pay me the most, I'm all yours. Here's the thing, people. Life is short, and it will kick you in the ass. It's not going to go your way. But this COVID-19 virus, this shit's a whole other level. I need money. I'm in poverty. Can't believe I'm saying that. You show me the money, I'll give you my DNA.
Please. I'd like to report a crime. No. It was me. It was me who did it. I'm the one you've been looking for. I'm Rosemary 6.
Thank you for showing up. Most of you know me as Rosemary number 4 from Seattle. Just one of the 7 Rosemarys. So far, Rosemary number 1 from France, and 2 from New Zealand, and 5 from New York have totally disappeared. And Rosemary number 3 from Israel, she got hit by a bus. Rosemary number 6 from England, who murdered her fucking boyfriend. What the fuck was she even thinking? And Rosemary number 7 from Scotland, who's in a psychiatric hospital. We have to admit that was pretty fucking funny. Me? I had to leave Seattle. As you can fucking see and hear. Maybe it's not so obvious for some of you, but I'm in New York. I had to leave Seattle after what turned out to be the wrong fucking serum. A fake. A fucking placebo. Which killed the wrong Rosemary, the Hungarian Rosemary. It fucking killed her. Yeah. So, now I'm alone. And it's time to fucking end this. So let's just fucking do this live. If you wanna stay and watch the show. Yeah, stay and hang out with me while I get on the phone with the infamous Dr. fucking Abigail Kincaid, the one who started this whole fucking thing. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get her out of hiding. Wherever she fucking is. Get to the truth of this. Together. No more secrets. We're gonna do this right in broad daylight for everyone. So hold on a second. Hold on a second. While I get her on the phone.
Finally. I wondered how long it would take you.
And I wondered if you were brave enough to pick up when I did call.
Well, I was about to get sunburned.
Where are you? On a boat floating around the Caribbean like some fucking pirate?
Should I be scared?
You played me, bitch.
How so?
The serum. You know the one Trina found? It tasted like you all right, but it didn't work.
Ah, sweet taste, was it?
That's your flavor, I guess.
You got me. I give up. You really didn't think that I'd have $1 billion serum wrapped up in my tampon, did you?
Maybe you're just a shitty scientist. Or maybe a greedy doctor. Or a horrible human being. Either way, we could have ended this thing. I was going to create a vaccine if you didn't give us the fake one.
Yeah, and while you were on your high and mighty horse, let's not forget how you sold out the wrong Rosemary and got her killed by the Hungarian government, and whose money you used to buy the fake serum. Huh? I mean, do you really think that you could have done this alone?
You put us to a vote like we're fucking cows at a slaughter.
You needed help to extract the DNA, not to mention figure out how to distribute a vaccine to the entire world. I mean, it would have ended up in the wrong hands.
Who's to say it didn't?
I'm a doctor, Rosemary. And a realist.
And I've always been fighting for what's right.
Come back to reality, Rosemary.
You may not like my methods, but we are fighting the same fight.
You're not fighting for us. You're fighting for yourself.
I am fighting for humanity, just like you think you are. But I know how to get things done in this world, and you just want to fight.
What are you saying?
Work with me, Rosemary, not against me.
I can't trust you. You might think you know why you're doing this, but your methods aren't moral. And they sure as hell aren't decent.
What matters is the result. I know how to do this, I created the serum, and I want to cure as much as you do.
But you'll ruin women's lives to get it done. I won't. Rosemary's are disappearing, Abigail. Your methods have caused so much pain already. People are dying from the virus.
And nothing changes until it gets ugly. Real ugly. People aren't programmed that way. They are complacent. Only when it affects them do they have a change of heart.
I disagree.
And that's the problem. You are so busy fighting the system that you can't see through the mist and the smoke screens. I mean, the system, it's been rigged for so long, even before you showed up. You need to understand how the system works in order to change it.
Why can't we just tell the truth, Abigail? What happened to the truth will set you free?
Because the truth was never free, Rosemary. It costs way more than most are willing to pay, and those that hide behind the truth, they aren't going to hand over their power just so you can sleep better at night.
So, we're just lost, helpless, wandering around the planet like we're waiting for fucking Godot?
No one is coming, Rosemary. This time you have to save yourself. We all do. Wake up in the real world, Rosemary. Wake up, Rosemary.
No flashy intro today, folks. I've had a change of heart. Maybe even a confession. I think it's time for me to get woke. Yesterday, I sent a nasty message to a woman named Alice. She claimed to be a female prophet, and I basically called her a liar. I also told her that nobody needed to hear her religious rhetoric about how the Rosemary theory was some kind of holy trinity. Alice had a heart attack shortly after reading my comments. And this morning, a newly discovered Rosemary walked into her former employer's office, shot and killed the man who fired her for taking too many sick days. And a few hours after that, a woman was arrested for trying to sell her DNA to the highest bidder on eBay. She also claimed to be one of the Rosemarys whose business was shut down by the pandemic. That is 3 horrible consequences from this maddening situation. I, for one, no longer want to be a contributor. It's just too easy to just throw something out there on the internet and make it stick. Make people believe it. And even make people die over it. Unfortunately, this chaotic pandemic story doesn't yet have an ending. How it started no longer matters. But I believe somewhere out there stumbling in the dark, we should all be able to look inside our hearts and ask a simple question. Can we find peace between the beginning and the end?
Hey, take it easy, Rosemary. You are just waking up. You've been on the ventilator. Try to focus on my face, okay? Good. I am Dr. Sisk, and I'm here to help you. Nurse, bring your mother in here right now.
Wake up, Rosemary. I'm here. Can you look at me, sweetheart?
Rosemary. 7? Scotland? I don't...
No, dear. It's your mum. You've been dreaming for a long time.
I thought I was in the hospital.
You were. For 6 days, with a tube down your throat. You almost died in the intensive care unit. They moved you to a room. But we had to bring you home when the insurance ran out.
Did they find a cure yet? Am I cured?
Nurse, bring the crash cart and the ventilator back. She's crashing again.
So, Rosemary, just to make sure I understand your story correctly. You contracted COVID about a month ago. You spent 6 days in ICU. Now, during your induced coma, you had these dreams of finding a cure for the virus through women called Rosemary.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ah. Well, I think Dr. Kincaid represents your reality in the fact that the world is unfair and forces us into uncomfortable choices. Rosemary 4 is representative of your conscience, trying to guide you in a right or wrong direction.
So, I'm basically struggling with which road to choose.
Well, I think it's more like you know which road your heart wants to take, but you'd just rather hang around in denial where you don't have to make a choice at all. Now, the problem with that choice is time is relentlessly propelling you forward. If you close your eyes and don't make a choice at all, when you open them again, the choice will have been made for you eventually.
What if I'm scared shitless to choose? Or maybe even scared of the choices I'm going to lose?
Well, it's true what they say, Rosemary. You can't stop what's coming. But you can choose what baggage you have when you finally arrive at your destination. So, now, let's go a little further in defining what all these symbols in your dreams meant.
Oh, please do.
The human brain as a way of protecting itself against trauma, Rosemary. There are many different methods of hiding the truth, but they all work in the same way nonetheless. Now, when the traumatic event is so great that it might overpower our ability to cope with the trauma, our brain either acts as if the event never happened, or it rationalizes it and slips it into our subconscious. It can influence our actions or feelings without us being aware of its influence.
My trauma was a virus? COVID-19?
Yes, but just as important are the surrounding events which led up to you contracting the virus. So let's run through them. You were in an abusive relationship your entire life. You tucked that away. You've never really trusted anyone with your heart. You tucked that away. You were delegated the immense responsibility of taking care with your mother when you were at a very early age. You tucked that resentment away. You ignored your own desires for how you wanted to live your life. You tucked it away. Now the pandemic hits and leaves you with even less control over your daily life now. The secret attic in your mind is full, and you begin to try to push the locked door open.
While I was intubated in a coma in the hospital, my brain tried to rationalize my life and how far I got to this point.
Well, not only that, it was looking for a way to fix it, to right the wrongs of the past. That was your survival mode kicking in. You see, every one of these characters you created in your mind are trying to lead you through the chaos of the real world. I bet there is a real life explanation for each of these Rosemarys in your mind.
I see it now. Holy shit. Oh. Rosemary number 1 represented all the literary agents that turned down my manuscript. Rosemary number 2 was my artistic muse that just wanted to get away from it all and just create her art. But what about Rosemary number 3?
She was the strong and encouraging character in the story. You didn't get through the kind of life you've lived without being a very strong and determined person.
Yeah, Rosemary number 4 was she was the defiant natural rebel inside me. I inherited from my father. But what about Rosemary number 5?
Well, the young mother, right? This is you as a young girl taking the immense responsibility of looking after your mother when your father died, and therefore not being able to live your own life.
Yeah, very true, very true. And Rosemary number 6. The one who killed her boyfriend.
She was probably based on me. Let's face it, you've been with me for 3 years. We've shared intimate details about your abusive relationship. You thought I could help you figure out what to do, so it makes sense you would put me in that role as a female character, not a male, in order to distance yourself from the trauma.
No, did I kill him, Doc?
Yes, you did. In your own mind. Oh, and by the way, me or Rosemary, going back to the scene of the crime, that's you taking responsibility for your choices.
So that leaves Rosemary number 7.
She was the mature adult left standing in the room. She accepts her life with her real mother in all its humor, sadness, and, yes, even madness sometimes.
What about, those honeybees Dr. Kincaid let sting her? I mean, where did that shit come from?
Ah, you probably saw her on TV. I mean, there is actually a Dr. Abigail Kincaid studying honeybees in Costa Rica. There's a tribe there that believes that there's not a disease that can't be cured with honeybees. That's why they spend their life protecting the queen and her batch of honey. But what I can't figure out is, how did Jimmy get mixed up in all this?
You know what I haven't figured out yet, Rosemary, is how I got into the picture.
The night before I got a fever, I had just finished watching the original Save Rosemary film you directed. Obviously, I was intrigued because my name was in the title. The next morning, I started watching the sequel film, Save Rosemary 2. I was just about at the end where Abigail flips everyone off and begins to walk away when I started having trouble breathing. The next thing I know, I'm in the emergency room.
So you sort of needed me to direct, if you will, the scenario that was going on in your head while you're in this coma.
I think what I want is for you to help me tell my story in case this doesn't work out. I don't want to be forgotten. I want to be remembered.
You know, Rosemary, a lot of people believe that life is lived in the gray area, you know, where it's messy and ugly and confusing, but I prefer to think about that gray area being like a bookshelf, and that, you know, the first book on the shelf is the day you were born, the last one being the day that you die. And then in between are all these other books. You know, the day you graduated, the day you got married, the day you had your first child, the day maybe you got a divorce. But those books are very much written in black and white. They're not gray. And I believe they all come down to choices that we make in life at that moment, under those circumstances. But they aren't haphazard. They're not waiting to be determined. We have a choice. And that's what those books on the shelf are. And I don't think there's anyone coming to save you. You or me or anyone else. I think it comes down to those choices that we made in the messy gray area.
I don't want to be forgotten. I want to be remembered.
Sure. But you know, eventually all of us will be forgotten. Our faces, hard to remember, no traces of where we walked on the beach, being remembered only through, you know, what we leave behind and what we save of ourselves in other people. I imagine a single thread of life that in time sort of unravels from who we chose to be. Your future is all a choice. And the trick is, can you choose before the chaos, can choreograph your circumstances that keep you paralyzed in life?
Wake up, Rosemary. I'm here. Can you look at me, sweetheart?
Remember the rule. Write down what you see in your dream. I saw my mother. The hospital where she ended up.
There's a box up in the attic,
A nurse and then a patient.
full of treasures from my past.
Doctors. A syringe.
Paper snowmen from a season,
The faces of 7 Rosemarys.
melting into spring too fast.
And the mountains.
Clay and glitter, wood and glue may not seem like much to you, but it reminds me of all the ones I love. When I think of them, I think I have enough.
Went to the hospital today. They were testing a new vaccine. I do not mind.
Like we always wanted to.
Maybe it'll keep me and my little Rosemary safe from diseases.
Shines like a diamond.
The new test was strange. Only for mothers with children named Rosemary. I watched them make the serum with my little girl in my arms. It was supposed to isolate specific cells in my blood that could be used to vaccinate her. Everyone. Someday. A nurse whispered to me how pink and rosy her skin appeared. I told her that's why I named her Rosemary.
Everything I want this Christmas doesn't cost a single thing. Cookies baking in the kitchen and hearing little voices sing. Tell the story once again. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. It reminds me of all the ones I love. When I think of them, I think I have enough. It reminds me of all the ones I love. When I think of them, I know I have
Hundreds of women who all share my name were all born with this rare cellular protein. It causes our skin to appear pink and rosy when our DNA is mixed with this rare serum. The serum they tested on my mother in Russia. We end with a cure for COVID. I have that right protein. Right inside my body. Right now. I've always had the answers right inside me the whole time. I choose to look away, or maybe I simply waited for another day to choose. And now I find myself at this familiar crossroad. The left leads to reality. The right follows my conscience. Behind me is the past. And my only companion along this road can be chaos or compassion. Which world do I choose to live in? I know. I have to make a choice. The one thing you can count on in a dream or a nightmare, they will always end one way or another. You can bet your ass those unmade choices will still be waiting for us when we finally wake up.
This story doesn't have an ending. How it started no longer matters. Somewhere in the middle, stumbling around in the dark, is where we are now.
You've been on a ventilator.
Answers
You've been on a ventilator.
hide in the chaos.
Just try to focus on my...
And the real question is,
Just waking up.
somewhere between the beginning and the end,
Just try to focus on my face.
can you
I'm Dr. Zesk. I'm here to help you.
find peace in the uncertainty?
I've been pushing away
Take it easy, Rosemary.
everybody I love.
You're on a ventilator. Try to focus on my face.
I don't know what to do.
Just focus on my
Need a sign from above.
Been on a ventilator. I'm here to help. Focus on my face.
I just want to be somebody who knows.
Scratching again. Get her mother in here right now.
Who knows how to behave. But I'm not even close.
Nurse.
Won't you save me?
Let's get the crash card and bring the ventilator.
Won't you save me? I am out here alone, 'cause there's nobody left. I need someone to talk to, get this pain on my chest. All the bad things I've done, and the people I've hurt. Wanna take that part of me and leave it in the dirt. Won't you save me? Won't you save me? Won't you save me? Oh, save me, save me. Oh, I've been trapped in this darkness for far too long now. Wanna tear down the curtains, let the sun shine in. Oh, I've been seeking forgiveness, 'cause I know I was wrong. Oh, I'm running out of time, I have to stay strong. you say